You already know. What's good with y'all? Let's get it up, man. Let's get it up. It's been a rough week, you heard? Real. What's good? KK in the motherfucking building, man. KK is in the building. Booyah! Kid Everson, man, what's up? How y'all doing? What's up? Salute. Coked up, man. Coked up. You already know, man. Coked up, man. You already know, man. You already know, man. I got so much of things. I'm only gonna give you a quarter of it. Salute, salute. Coked up. KK in the building. You already know. You already know, man. Hit that like button on the way in, man. Or you know, if you on my shit, if you on my channel, you ain't hitting that like button. Don't let me go get that cheese, you heard? Don't let me go get that cheese. You know what I mean? You ain't hit my button. You know what I'm saying? You a spy. Bad. What's up? KK, yeah, fine. Shout out to Leah Brown. Facts and facts, facts, facts. You already know, man. Kid Everson, all right. Hit my DM, you heard? Hit my DM. Hit my DM. You know what I'm saying? Cold up, cold up, cold up. Cold up, everybody. Cold up, cold up, cold up, cold up. Yeah, Kuda B. Mars can fight like a mud effer, you heard? She one of the Browns, but let me tell you something. Kuda B. Mars, Kia is off the chain. Look, Kia don't play. Shout out to Free Kuda B, man. Free Kuda B, man. Free Kuda B. You know what I mean? R.I.P. Yogi. You know, we all family, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm glad y'all checked that YouTube channel out with me and Kia. Kuda B, yeah. Kuda B could fight. Word. She should have went pro. You know what I mean? She should have went pro. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Kia should have went pro. Peace, 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 peace. Yo, salute, Big Wiz. Salute. Nazi Kahi. She had a documentary? Yeah. I heard about it a long time ago. Free the Ola. Word up, free Kuda B, man. P.O. was good. All right. Big Bully, blood is in there. You already know, man. You already know, man. Salute, salute, man. Hit that like button on the way in, man. We gotta get coked up, man. I've been slacking lately, man. Y'all been slacking on me lately, man. I gotta get y'all in tune, man. I've been off the floor for a minute, man. You heard? Been off the floor for a minute. Gotta get y'all back in tune, man. You know what I'm saying? We got there's a lot of YouTubers going on around here, man. You know, a lot of YouTubers, man. We gotta get up. You heard? First and foremost, man, like I said, man, free Kuda B. You know, celebrated. You know, we did a candlelight day before yesterday for my man. You know, shout out to Yodi, man. You heard? Um, yeah, he got he got killed up here in the Bronx and shit. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Whatever the criteria case is, boom, boom. But we just waiting for the funeral and things of that nature and stuff. You know what I mean? But shout out, you know people die every day. But when it hit close to home, we don't we don't want to accept that, you heard? When it's our own, we don't want to accept it, you heard? Facts. Facts. We don't want to accept that. You know what I'm saying? So I've been going through a lot, you know, mentally, you know, just sitting back, relax, you know what I mean? Thinking, you know, put my thinking cap on, taking time to myself, taking time to the family that's in Brownsville, you heard? Because we strong behind them, you know what I'm saying? We strong behind them. So it ain't because, I ain't reaching out to a lot of other people. It's just because I'm in my own zone right now, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate the donation, you heard? Facts. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you something. Kia is off the meat rack. Kuda B Moms is off the meat rack. I love her. I love her energy. I love everything about her. She ain't playing no games. She don't think she bigger than it. And all the money that her son was getting, she still was in the hood. She still was showing love. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. Shout out to Pig. Shout out to Keisha. Shout out to her sisters. All of them, you heard? They my peoples. Facts, you heard? That's what it is, you heard? Yeah, man, yeah, we was out there in Brownsville Day, and things took a turn. It was like Biggie when they brought Biggie back to Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? We was all in good spirits, and it was a blessing, you heard? Nobody got shot, nobody got stabbed, everybody was in harmony, you heard? And that's how, you know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to be. Facts, that's how it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? Everybody was in harmony. All right. It was beautiful. So shout out to, R.I.P. to Yodi and Free Kuda B. You heard? Kia, if you listening, Kia, Free Kuda B. I read a little story about him. I know he was the 8th person in that conspiracy to get convicted. He was I think he was the last to take his time, you know what I'm saying? 6ix9ine, said some allegations against him. Stopped son money from getting short and all that. He was getting a little paper, so, you know what I mean? Remember when he was a baby, so you already know. You know what I mean? Shout out to Kuda B. R.I.P. Yodi. But one thing I want to touch on, man, lately I've been sitting around, and I'm supposed to have been doing something else on the subject about, women meeting dudes in prison. But I sat back and, I was, looking at certain stories, and I'm starting to see some new YouTubers. And a lot of new YouTubers are Hispanic, which I ain't got a problem with. But, they doing a lot of things concerning to lock up the jails, like, we did, like we doing. But the only thing that concerns me, is that's why I made this title, realize, recognize, real lies, in a way. You heard? Can we are judged. I'm gonna tell you something. We are judged by a lot of things. As a YouTuber, there's people out there that's looking at us. I don't know if a lot of these dudes really, really understand the criteria. But I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody that looks at us on YouTube isn't slow. They ain't slow. Y'all people that views us and look at us got us individually, of how you take it when we talk and when we look at you. We can be funny, we can be charismatic, we can be serious, or we can seem like a bozo. We can seem like a bozo sometimes. Like, let me go check this bozo out. Or let me go check this real nigga out. Or let me go get some words for vibes of the day, some good positive vibes. Let me check him out. See, these are the differences that we got when we do these channels. But the only thing that the world can relate to us as in these channels of what they want to feel that day. So they got to look at us, listen to the words that we speak, and listen to the eyes that they see. And, I sat back and I sit and I watch, everybody YouTube, even my own peoples. I watch their channels, boom, boom, I don't really do too much comment on it. Like I said, I'm doing a little bit mourning. But I look and I say to myself, sometimes I ask my own question as a viewer. Like y'all looking at me, I ask my own self as a viewer, I wonder how they was really in jail. Because you can only tell by the words that we speak. things that we hear about these people and the eyes that they see when we talk about the stories. So we are being judged by if we tell the truth about a lot of things, or we just being a bozo about a lot of things, or we just trying to find fame in a lot of ways. These are the type of answers that comes in your mind. 'Cause it comes in my mind, so I know it comes in your mind. I know it do. When you look at the charismatic and the character of the person that's talking that got a channel. So now I even question, even question myself. Yo, lemon water always, lemon water always, lemon water always. No Pepsi, no Coca-Cola, no juice, no bottles, no nothing. Foul Talk, Brooklyn Broadcast. What's up? 23 and 1 envy. I don't know what you talk about, man. 23 and 1 sound like a wicked number, you heard? Now I'm gonna play that tomorrow. Yo, CO, right? 23 and 1, put that down. We hit it, man. You just send me an email. Yo. Nah, I'm just trying to bring a lot of good spirits out, you heard? You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I apologize. But yo, so you got the new YouTubers out, making a start, you know. Like I said, that, sometimes there's a lot of concern that I worry about when people tell a story and if they got dark glasses on. Because sometimes glasses reveals our inner self soul that they don't want no one in the world to see because it may expose their true identity or maybe their true characteristics. Some people perform more better in the dark than they do in the light. When they see light, they feel exposed. Like, they see my knee. They see my... When in the dark, they know nobody can't see. So it brings a lot of questions. It's just curiosity to me. I don't know. Certain people just do their channel different. But me, I like to look. I like to see, and I listen clearly to the words that are being spoken consistently with what they're trying to say and what they're trying to mean at the same time is what makes me very interested in stories. Not even in stories, something that they are living by. You understand? That's a whole fact. So, so when I look at people doing these channels, I look at hand movement, I look at uncomfortability when they talk, nervousness, some act like they nonchalant. Like something like nonchalant ways of telling a story, and some just sit there and, maybe twiddle their hair and be like, and just don't have a conversation. Things of that nature, man. That's everybody got a certain thing for the channel, but yeah, because sometimes I go to different channels to get a laugh. I go to some different channels to get answers. Maybe I can find an answer in this channel because they might pick up on something that I've lacked on. So I go to certain channels and try to figure out their mindset. That's my whole thing. I try to figure out the mindset. Not to take nothing from, I can't take nothing from this guy. And as much as a lot of people don't like him, they think, but Hassan Campbell, that's why I look at him. I don't try to be him. I can't be. I got my own different type of characteristics and telling my story, which is my life, not nobody else's life. The difference is that I like the demeanor he said or how he act and present himself His demeanor is what, attract me, is a very good talker. You know what I mean? And he's not the type that he don't get busy. You can look at him and tell he get busy. Without he don't even have to say it. He does. We may strike him with being something else and things of that nature, but you can't take really nothing from that man. He's gonna give you a fight. He's gonna give you a fight. Not as like you see other YouTubers. A lot of times our words haunts us. The things we gotta be careful about, the things that we say on here, because sometimes our words haunts us. And and when we talk more about the worldly things in life that we've gone through or we've been through, we tend to repeat those words later on in the instances, and it wind up becoming different. And then people start being curious about, hey, he didn't say that before. He said this before. And these dudes said this before. And that guy said that. And this girl said, and then, and it seems like that the more that you try to save it, or you try to correct it, it becomes that much more dangerous to your character. It does. That's why I can't lie. I tried that and I felt very uncomfortable about lying. It made me feel as if though I was a sucker. Lying makes you feel like a sucker. You ever felt that way? Did you do that? You know you did. And you're like, no, it's right there in your face. No, that makes you feel so much less of a man, a boy, or when you was young, a kid. Even when I was a kid, I did that. I stole things, and, I was mad because I got caught. I was more mad of getting caught about the situation than lying. But you got to understand something. As kids, it's okay because that's natural. We finding our way. We finding our character. When we grow up, we find ourselves developing a character about ourselves to be genuine. We don't even know it because we're going through steps in life. About us stealing, about us, looking at things that we want and we can't have. How we feeling, these different type of emotions that we go through in life. It's unbelievable. Or someone disrespecting us and we know we can't disrespect them back because we may be scared, they may whip us butt. Things like that. Yes, we've been through all of that. Don't say that, But to admit it and to grow above it is what we consider growth and development. Growth and development. So when you start growing, but if you continue to live as if you was when you was a kid with the lying and the jealousy and the envy and a boasting about things in that nature, and you don't control it or contain it at an early age, it's going to grow until you die, until you get older. And people are going to look at you as such. Like, you know what I mean? You want to continue. And, it's one of the things that you never want to have in relation to your life after death. You should wanna, when you in this life, in this instant, in this current event, you should always wanna make a growth and development character about your life, of being a very genuine person, very trustworthy person, very accountable, very loyal person to your family, to your friends, and to your peoples. You know? But like I said, man, to each his own. You know what I mean? I only got me to worry about how I create myself in my life and what gravity I have with people. And it's very significant for me. So I always got to watch myself more than a lot of other people. I don't care what they got. I don't care what they expose or exploit. I know me. I know the energy. I know the power that people have upon me, or I have upon them, vice versa too. And it could be dangerous, but it can be beautiful if I choose to go a different route, which is a very positive development and growth. And this is what we have to be careful about: how we move in life, what we say in life, and how we look when we say it. Yeah, salute Eric Kumbo, you heard? But it's a fact though. We don't. We want to. I never want to leave a bad taste in anybody's mouth about what I've been doing in my life as a kid and still living that kid quality. The kid quality is what we did all that. I even did that when I was young. I did the lying, stealing, the cheating, you know, the boasting, things of that nature. But growing up, and when you get older, you have to learn to more. You have to learn how to advance mentally, physically. You can't sit around real people or real individuals. You can't see people that look the. You can't make up a character to make yourself seem as though that you still think like a kid. You have to become more advanced in life. You have to become more loyal, more stern. You know, you have to be a conversationalist. When you learn how to communicate with people and become a conversationalist, you are going to really gravitate, or people are really going to gravitate towards you more. Now, the YouTube guys that's just coming up, and they trying to make their bones, and they talking, and the first thing I say is like, yo, they still going back how we used to do it, the old jail days, the old jail stories and stuff. People get tired of hearing that. But you got to understand something. I'm talking to the viewers. A lot of these dudes and a lot of me was raised in prison, so that's all we know. But at the same time, there's life outside of prison that where we live that we got to talk about as well. What is now our accomplishment? What is the goal? What is the prosperity? Y'all look at us. I'm quite sure y'all look at me, y'all look at Wildcat, you look at CK, Mel Cross, Schemo, Stack Stone, So B, even the Spanish, you already got see these dudes on YouTube, the Netas and the Land Kings and things. Each and every one of you viewers that see all my videos, because I do go back and forth. And y'all do like, ooh, he said this and this one, he said that in this one, he said this one more. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Yo, the way he talking, the way he look, I know he was getting busy. I know the way he was, Now this one wasn't getting busy like that. He was just running his mouth or boom, boom. This one half and half. He ran his mouth, but he got busy, but only when he wanted to, he chose to. These are questions that y'all be. I know for a fact these are questions y'all be, because I look at these stuffs and I be thinking the same thing. So that I'm telling you, that's what I was think. That's what I be thinking. But that's how the viewers think about us. You know what I'm saying? Even me. You know what I'm saying? So we all are judged differently in our ways of how they think that we were when we in prison, when we talk about being in prison. Because it's through our words, what we talk, what we speak, and our eye contact. Our eye contact and our mouth, how we create our sentences and our statements and how we say it is what it. And not only that, too, is what you hear from other people. This is what we being judged on. Our words, our eyes. Does that make us a lamb or does that make us a sheep? Because now we are put in a position when we talk about prison, when we talk about what work we put in, did all this, that, they, y'all, the viewers, going to look at us. They're going to tell whether it's a lie. They're going to tell whether it's the truth. Just by the words we speak, just by the eyes we have. And maybe some other things people said about these people or us. So that's it. It's a fact. It's a whole fact. You know, I seen, I read a lot, you know, we got a lot of trolls. Don't get it twisted. Got a lot of trolls, and I said this before in my lives. There's a lot of trolls, they do their homework. A lot of these trolls be actually in prison with us, and they really witness a lot of things with us and see a lot of things with us, and they say things on here in terms of either destroying you or helping you or building you. And this is what I be saying about, trolls. I seen one interview, I'm not gonna say it, seen one YouTuber do a video and I seen comments in his joint and telling the other YouTuber, while he talked to the other YouTuber, yo, tell that nigga, yo, excuse me, tell him he lying. Tell him right now he lying. You know he lying, son. You know he lying, son. I'm like, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I want to say no names, but you got dudes in the comments, something like, yo, why you talking to that? Why you talking to him? You know he lying. Yo, tell him he lying. I'm like, yo, this dude's bugged out, man. Like, these dudes is crazy. Like, and I say to myself, like, what is the relevance of that? What is the reward? I want to know what's the reward behind doing something like that. Knowing that you're in the wrong because you got something on your chest or you may feel some way about a person. And you know, it's the sad thing is that we riding the same thing. We riding the same vibe. And you trying to belittle other people with your theories. Sometimes, man, a closed mouth is more better than a wise head, you heard? But you know what? Like I said, man, like, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna try to, big myself up, and things of that nature. I've been listening, a lot of instances when you get into an incident in prison, and I got hit. But I hit 2 people in the yard first before I got hit, and I got away. They found me later on hiding in somebody's locker, you heard? So listen, they wound up, because it was count time, and they wound up catching me, hiding in somebody's locker in another dorm, you heard? Because it was count time, they locked the jail down, so they searched everybody. They found me in a locker. When they found me in a locker, I didn't even know I was hit. They wanted to take me to the box because they seen blood on my hand, on my fingers. I was in the dogs. I didn't even know I had blood on my finger. I was like, oh shit! But I already did buff the joint. I buffed the ox, everything. Boom, boom. And they took me to the box because the 2 dudes that got cut and got hit said that I cut them. So I went to the box. So when they strip searched me, they see that I was hit. Bing! I didn't even know. They said, yo, you gonna stay in the box anyway, you heard? Poop, you heard? They kept me in the box. 2 dudes told me, I got the statement, everything. 2 dudes told on me, wound up catching a new one, 1.5 to 4 or something, you heard? And boop, I was on my way in the box, you heard? That's when I went to Attica. Not everybody get PC in a way. IPC is different. IPC, yes, you get hit, boom, boom, I heard the different stories about people being IPC, you know what I'm saying? I never got IPC even when I got hit. They put me in a box because 2 people told on me, that they got hit. So they put me in a box. I don't know, I know for a fact where I was at in the box, there wasn't no IPC nowhere near there. But, in certain cases, it do happen. You know what I'm saying? You may be too late to do something and you got hit first and boom, you know what I'm saying? But if you get caught with weapons, they definitely going to put you at all y'all in IPC. You know what I'm saying? I never went through that. I never did. You know what I mean? I never gave it a chance. It was a different type of war I was fighting, a lot greater than a lot of other people. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and play. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. So, I had my own journey. I did my own thing. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, some of the best people had to get IPC. And it's not something that you want. It's something that you got to go through. But in my case, they always box me, even if I got in the way. If I got in the way, you heard? Because it was more my aggression than theirs to me. So whoever the aggression is more pertaining to in that battle itself, the aggressor itself is more, they go into the box. Even if they got it, you know what I'm saying? They still going to the box. They're going to get stitched up from the box. They're going to medical, going to come to, but them niggas is out of there. Or you out of there, you heard? So, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's different instances, man. It's different instances in that, you know what I mean? There's different instances in it, though. It happens, though, you know what I mean? I seen a lot of dudes pop off, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? They went their separate ways or whatever, then boom. You know what I'm saying? Bash. You know what I mean? But we gotta, I see like I said, you got the news storytellers on here, and they doing what they do. They telling their little stories, It's just that when I watch, I can only imagine. This the thing I go through. I put myself in y'all shoes. Y'all looking at me now. I'm looking right at you. I see me talking. And I'm like, I can see these dudes saying the same way. We watch carefully. We listen carefully to things being said on each one of these YouTubers and how they say it and how they look when they say it. Is what you're going to get the significance out of that saying. That's what you're going to get out of that. Whether you're going to take it for real or whether you're going to be like, man, I'm brushing that shit away. You think I don't know that? If I do it, I know y'all do it because y'all not too far from me. Coked up. Coke all the way up. Coked up. Y'all examine the same reality I'm examining. They do the same thing. They sit there and they look at me. Other YouTubers sit there and look at me and they see the same thing. Whether they can take it for what it's worth or they can say, man, I don't believe it. I can't force them to believe what I've lived. I can't force nobody to believe what I live. I can tell you exactly how I live and what I've done and how I've done things. It's up to you if you be like, that nigga bull or that nigga for real. 9 times out of 10, I've always heard it. I'm 100. 101, 110. You're a weirdo too, big bully. You know what? Thank you for the compliment, man. I'm definitely a weirdo. I know I'm a weirdo. That's a compliment. I'm definitely a weirdo, homie. I'm definitely a weirdo. I always said I was a weirdo. I was a weirdo since I was young. Facts. I'm a weirdo. Because if you not one, there's something wrong with you. Yeah. Of course not, man. Of course not, man. From the time that I did Queen's Flip till the time I started doing YouTube, man, my shit was all facts, man. I ain't lie about nothing. You heard? Shaquille called me up one time and said, yo, you said exactly everything that nobody can say. You did it for real. The only thing he said I messed up on was I brought him home a different year. Nah. He messed up on that. It's the only thing Shaquille said. And everybody else verified that what I said on Queen's Flip that went viral was the truth. I brung it out, brung my whole life out. Everything I stood out, everything I said about standing out, about being real, about putting work in for real, stood out from a lot of this stuff, you heard? I don't know how to lie. That's why my imagination is so great. You know, like I said, you know, when the New York Times, how did they put it with me? They said, yo, I forgot how they say it, how they meant it, but, you know, I was telling them little things about, you know, incidents that happened, you know, and they had to go get a checkup. They can't just believe me for my word. They had to go get, they had to go get, they had to go get tier 3, tier 2 tickets, things of that nature, all the things I was in the box for, you know what I mean, misbehavior reports. They had to file for FOIL. They had to file for misbehavior reports through Department of Corrections. And you know what? They said to me, New York Times bestseller, the author of New York Times, he said, one thing I liked about Kevin is that when he told his story, he actually understated. If you don't know what that means, they say he actually understated a lot of things he said about what happened. And they true. But when they really found out, through their investigation, about the whole story, about a little bit of things that I gave them, little bit of stories that I gave them, I said, yo, man, this happened, man. You know, that was it, you heard. When they did the investigation, they came back sweating like bullets, nervous wrecks. Mr. Davis, you didn't say that. I said, man, I didn't want to talk about that, you heard? But this is important. This went beyond what you said. This went crazy. It went to another whole And I was like, yeah. You know, because they went and they did their research. That's why I don't lie. I want that bite me, but I don't know how to lie anyway. But we always got to be careful about what we say out of our mouths. How we say it and when we say it, what we meant when we say it. Because if we keep going back and trying to cover up what we said in the future and go back to say what we can, it's going to tear open our armor more and more. It's going to expose us. It's going to expose us. And then you're going to have people like I seen in the comments earlier talking about, we don't believe you anymore. We don't do this. We don't do that. I don't like that shit, y'all. I really don't like that. It's crazy. Sometimes it takes a stronger man to say nothing. And I know that's hard, but sometimes it does. It takes a stronger man to say nothing. It's a whole fact. It does. What happened in Southport? I have no idea. Big Bully, let Big Bully back in, and everybody just give him Franks. Put it on his mouth. Let Big Bully come in. Let Big Bully come in. Don't block Big Bully. Let him come in, frank him to death, make him choke on it. In his butt, in his ears, his mouth, his nose, you heard? Put Franks all on Big Bully. Let him come back in, yummy, you heard? Frank him to death, you heard? No buns neither, straight Franks, you heard? Frank him to death. That's what we're going to do to Big Bully, you heard? Frank him to death. We know who he is, you heard? Yeah, frank him to death. Man, they don't got to, I don't want buns on it, but frank him to death, though. Give him the buns, the buns might not fit, you heard? Big Bully, this for you, Big Bully. Frank you to death, Big Bully. We don't want to block you. I like smoke. I want smoke, you heard? Big Bully, you heard? Frank you to death. How you like that? All in your butt, all in your mud, all in your ears. You franked out, homie. Yeah. Big Bully got the Frank of the War today. Out of here. Bozo. Stack Killer, what you talking about? I know what happened in Southport. What happened in Southport? Yeah, choke on this, Bully. Choke on it, Bully. Vomit. Deep throat, you heard? Deep throat. No bites. Just swallow, you heard? Swallow the whole Frank, Big Bully. Swallow the whole Frank. Choke on it, you heard? That's how we doing you. We ain't blocking you. We gonna make you leave. We gonna make you out of here. You gonna run. Yeah. Frank attack, you heard? Frank attack. Frank attack, Big Bully. How you like that? Coked up. Yeah. I don't want to block none of these suckers. Give them Franks. You know what I mean? These gay dudes Franks. No, I shouldn't have said that word. You know what I mean? Give these suckers Franks, you heard? Give these suckers Franks, you heard? Facts. Franks, hot dogs, cucumbers, wherever it can fit. Put it in every hole. It's left ear, left nostril, right nostril, mouth, you heard? Bun hole, you heard? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Choke them. Kill them. That's what I'm talking about. Where you at now, Big Bully? Where you at now, Big Bully? Soft. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, back to the drawing board, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Explicit, you want Frank? Give Explicit Franks, too. We got another one. Explicit. Frank him to death. Yeah. Yo, give Explicit, give them all Franks. Yeah, one go out, the other one come in. You heard? Give them Franks. Explicit. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Give it to him. Take that. Give it to him. Explicit. Give it to him. Yeah. How you like that? Yeah, you got broken in by Dead on Row. That's why. Oh, shit. Yeah. Give Explicit all the buns he needed. He's still talking. That means he got a super deep throat. Explicit got a super, yeah, give him that. Yeah, give him all straight lines. You heard? Smoky Pack. Your pack ran out. Yo, niggas packs running out on you, Explicit. Man, come on. I ain't got no more. Hold on. Let me see if I can put this in there. One last time, you heard? See if I put this in there. Yeah. Let me put this in explicit. Explicit. Let me put this. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Ooh. Yeah, man. The weirdos. Yeah, these dudes is weirdos. You heard? Smokey the Bear. You heard? Yeah, eating corn dogs too. Yeah, I forgot about corn dogs. You heard? You know what I mean? ATM. You know, ass to mouth. You heard? Yo, explicit ATM. You heard? Explicit. That's what we gonna call you. ATM. Ass to mid mouth. Ass to mid mouth. Ass to mid mouth. That's a corn dog for you. You heard? God, yeah, man. The dudes, man, crazy. ATM. ATM for you. Salute. Yeah, man. ATM. Where that ATM card at? I'm gonna get at you, dude. Where that ATM card at? Ask Bob, you heard? ATM. ATM for my boy Explicit. Word up. Shout out to Explicit, man. Came in to save the day for Big Bully. Oh, and you ain't gonna do that to my girl. Jump right out the window. Hey, I'm going for my. You ain't gonna do that to my girl. Sugar cane. Shut your ASS up, man. Bozo. Hey, yo. Put him in timeout now. I gotta talk again. He's messing up my concentration. Oh, snap. Yo, man, dude, what's a fact? Yo, yeah, yo, it's all good, man. It's all good. Big Bully, you back again? You get out of here too, Big Bully. Get out of here. Your girl left, man. We gotta love your girl on lock. She came to try to save the day for you suckers, you heard? You suckers, get up out of here. Yeah. But yeah, man, damn, we just gave out a bunch of corn dogs, bunch of franks, bunch of cucumbers. These dudes took vegetables and fruits. Damn. They donuts like, what the, you heard? Get them out of here, you heard? Yeah, dude's crazy. It was good wreck. It was good wreck. It was definitely good wreck. You heard? It was definitely good wreck. You heard? Get them out of here, though. Big Bully, you know what I mean? Ebony and Ivory, you heard? That's their new name. You know, Peaches and Herb. Silent as a rock. These dudes is bugged out. Mad corny, you heard? That's a fact. Yeah, they should have got donuts too, but nah, I like the Franks. Let me think corn dogs and stuff, you heard? Facts, man. But yeah, these are the lessons that's being learned. These are the lessons that, you know, these are the lessons that we have to be cautious about ourselves when we do YouTube channels. You know, some people might not care about what other people think, what they say, or what they do. But it gives the viewers a different look and a different character. They put you in a different category. You know? There's a lot of different words and comments that's being said that's differently from other viewers, other YouTubers. You understand what I'm saying? You know, I got a lot of, you know, dudes that, you know, so this dude named Seven, SVN, you know he's white. And he stayed going in. Yeah. Happy Jolly Go, Killer Cab. Boy. You just love being a gangster. That you can't never get gangsta out of you. You always got something to say in my comments. But you remain looking at my videos. You look at my videos. When you look at my videos, you want to comment something. All the time bad. And I don't understand why you're looking at my videos. You don't have to look at my videos. I don't know. But then sometimes you got these weirdos that want to get a reaction on you and they get awful for that. You know, he said something to me. He likes me. You're all type of crazy lunatic stuff be going behind the scenes, man. You gotta be cautious about what these dudes how they take it when you yell at them, when you say certain things at them. I mean, even if I gave Big Bully and explicit the Franks on, they probably in there butt naked behind the scene, you heard? Yes, he gave me Franks, you heard? These dudes is weirdos. Trolls are weirdos. Just gotta understand. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I probably made their day, you heard? Bully and explicit probably together in the same exact room. You know? Waiting for me to come on. Waiting for me to talk. You know what I'm saying? So they can run their mouth. So I can give them Franks. And they appreciate it. That's it. That's what they do. That's how they live. The whole fact. Now, it ain't about nothing. Trolls ain't about nothing. First of all, they know how to hide. They know how to hide. They know how to run. They know how to, you know, they the worst. You know, and don't get it twisted, but you got a lot of them that, you know, that's not very sociable in their life. They got nothing better else to do. These dudes probably never even left their crib, never showered and eat, nothing. You heard? You got people like that that's weird, that sit back and be on our channel like this looking, because they so bored. Can't wait till this is their entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Their entertainment is this. They try to, you know, distract you from talking, distract you from, you know, saying things that you know, that's them. Or they may feel as though that you talking about them. They feel some type of way. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta be understand these things, man. Trolls are crazy, man. I should give them Franks. Stuff the Franks, man. You know? Ass them out. You heard? ATM. I'm just about to call them ATMs now. Trolls are down, no longer. Trolls are called ATM from now on. ATM. ATM. A to mouth, you heard? Trolls are called ATM now, you heard? Now, from now on, do my lives, I'm gonna have an ATM call. Wait for the troll to come. You know what that means, right? ATM. That's a whole fact, you heard? Super fact, you heard? Yeah, man, peace, man. And they can't survive. They can't survive, man. If they do, you know, all praise. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, man, like I was about to say, man, you know, we got to be careful about, you know, things we say, you know, how dudes, you know, sit and they watch, they want to punch a hole through your armor, try to expose you. You got to be careful about the mindset of this type of stuff. And the only way they can do that is by what we say out our mouth and how we look when we say it. That characteristic, that those characters gives off that signal to the viewers, to the people. You know, you see these new viewers coming up here, they got the darkies on. The Hispanic dudes, you know, they trying to do their ones and twos. You know, sometimes their stories don't calculate and add up to a lot of things they were saying. But I guess they trying to make their bones. You know what I'm saying? You know, things of that nature, you know. A lot of their stories surrounding 93, 94 and things of that nature was different, you know. They may have been in population, you know, drinking coffee, you know, having commissary on the phone. You know, when we was down in the dungeon, you know, sweating our nuts off, you know, and trying to, you know, be savages then, you know. We were savages then, you know. So they got their little story what was going on because they knew about what was going on outside of what they was doing and how they was living. I'm quite sure they was in the box. I haven't really heard no stories about them getting busy like that, or they didn't refer to themselves as getting busy and doing this to this person, doing that to that person, and calling names out. They didn't doing none of that, I see. So according to how they was living, that's according to what they are experiencing. That's what they experience. I was experiencing with life is different. You know what I mean? It was about survival. You know what I mean? Seek and destroy. You know what I mean? That's what it was, seek and destroy. It wasn't about waiting to get destroyed. It was about seeking and destroy, not waiting to get destroyed. So that's one of the things that's the differences between, you know, how we lived in jail and in prison, you know, and how we continue to live that way until we was free. I did. I continued to live that way up until I was free, you know. I did, you know. You know what I mean? I had a lot of incidents up north, in Wendy's and Attica and Elmira, you know. I had someone come on here the other day that I haven't seen in years. Shout out to Wildlife, man. Shout out to my man Wildlife, man. Shout out to Wildlife, a little youngin coming up under the ranks in the blood, another Hispanic brother in Jersey doing his thing, man. Salute to Wildlife. You know, we came on live the other day, you know, when I was on live with somebody else. I guess it was on Cat Live. And like, okay. And I kept seeing the name Wildlife. I'm like, Wildlife. I know that name. Hold up. You know, yo, Kev, man. Remember when you crawled up under the table, you blew the dude. You know what I mean? I said, what? I said, yeah, man. But I'm like, you know, I think I'm like, nah, because that story been told. So he could have been living off that rap. Then he said, nah, you blew up Collins. He said, when you blew up Collins, when you left and got bossed up in Collins, I came through and when he said he got blasted, when he said he got cut, he said, yo, as soon as you left, I came in. They said, you left. You went to the box. They put you in admin, said, I got blown. And then he told me the dude he got blown by. And I was like, oh, yeah, because the dude that he got blown by was one of the dudes I consider an arch enemy in a way. You heard? They wasn't in a way when I was there, so they was undercut. But you know, they was like, you know what I'm saying? They was watching, but he was official. Because after that, I wound up getting off the live, and he wound up hitting me on Instagram, and I wound up looking at his face like, oh, you little B8 bad, what's up? Because I had to see his face. But I was like, then they called you Wild Child? I was thinking they was calling him Wild Child. Because I remember running into a Wild Child. You know, it was Wildcat and it was Wild Child. But I thought it was Wild, but he said, nah, son, he said it's Wildlife. But I could have sworn it was Wild Child, but I remember because he was Hispanic. He was very young. You know what I mean? I got him by, 7, 8 years. He only 42. And at that time, he was a baby. But, you know, he was still trying to move amongst the ranks. You know, he was a little wild coming up north from Rikers Island, upstate. You know, he wound up getting, hit. But he held it down, he held it down. You know, did what he had to do, whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, so we did a little history on that. Due to that incident, okay. You know what I'm saying? I put 2 to 2 together when I seen his face. That was crazy, though. You know, and he's like, okay, man, I was up under you since Rikers Island, man. You know, I was adolescent, but, I've been following behind you everywhere you went, boom, boom. Every spot I went to, you blew it up and was long. He's like, I was one step behind you. And I was like, yeah. Because he knew every couple of spots that I went to that he came after me, so I was like, yeah, he right. You know what I'm saying? He definitely right. You know what I'm saying? Well, he definitely right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Yeah. Shout out to Wayne, old man. Shout out to Wayne, old man. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. I spoke to him yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Had a good conversation with him. You know, I was talking to him about a few things in the past that we went through. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I hooked him up with a shorty back when we was in HDM, Kalima, a girl named Kalima back in the days, you heard? And he was like, what happened to Kalima? I said, yo, she's still around, but I think they moved to Atlanta or Florida. But, it was crazy, though. It was epic. I had my wife bring up a few girls up, for some dudes and stuff, things of that nature, you heard? Word up, her little crew, you know what I mean? Her little Spanish crew, you heard? You know what I'm saying? You heard? Yeah, a little Spanish crew back in the days, Had to come down, pull the homies down, you heard? Yeah, what's up? You know what I mean? Had to pull the homies down, you know what I mean? It's facts. Wayno was one of them. Word, Wayno was one of them. That's a fact. That's what we do, man, you heard? That's what we do. Yeah, man. But then, you know, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to relate on something better than this, but my whole mind was like, yo, you know, I had to make something about I'll see our words. You know, because I felt sometimes I feel as if though like I could say something or make something up about a certain subject and then I just go left on something else. And I'm like, man, now I want to talk about this before I get into that. You know what I mean? Because I see something that's different. You heard? You know, when I see something that's different and I feel something that's, you know, not being really explained the way it's supposed to be explained, I want to touch on it. You know what I'm saying? And and one of the most important things that I thought about was the viewers. Because I've been looking for the past couple of days at YouTube channels and people talking. And I'm looking at their eyes. I'm looking at the way they move their hands and things that nature. And how confident they are when they talk about certain things, and how loud and how low they talk about it when they say it. It gives off a different type of signal. You know what I mean? Um, I don't know about other people. You know, like I said, man, you know, I mastered the art of perceptivity. Like I said, man, to see things, to know things independently means to see what others do not see. To know what others do not know is called a genius. The perceptivity of a genius is what makes victory a foregone conclusion. That's one of the things I try to master throughout my life about people. You know, one of the things is eye contact. You know, you gotta have eye contact with the viewers. You heard? You do. You do. And you gotta talk. But you gotta really explain yourself about how comfortable you are when you talk to them and how uncomfortable you are when you say things. You know, do you move your head like this or that when you talk because you can't really look at them because you're ashamed that they might see the truth? And there's hideous things of that nature. You know, you gotta, you know, it's people out there that look at us that may be smarter than us. They may have went to college. They are psychiatrists. They doctors. So they examine these type of things as us as YouTubers. And this is what they gravitate to. And they understand certain things. But not everybody understand me. Not everybody gonna understand CK. Not everybody gonna understand Cat. No matter how gracious we may feel or present or be presentable in our channel, doesn't mean everybody's gonna be gravitated to that. Because these people are different type of people. And they're only going to want to relate to certain things that they may find amusing, or they may find serious, or they may find real. So it's different type of things that they go through that we are being judged for when we talk. So that's why I say be mindful. You know what I'm saying? It's a fact. Hey, loyalty is everything. Your loyalty is everything, man. It is what it is, man. You say, yo, he's not like when KK freestyle. It ain't, yo, ain't no such thing as freestyling, son. It's real style, yo. This is real, it ain't freestyle, it's real style, yo. It's real styling, man. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, you know, I'm gonna tell you something, right? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something about. I want to say this. I want to say this. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. All right. You know, me personally, with my whole life, entire life, I have nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing to be things that I've done or may have done or people been hearing about in the past. You know, it's crazy. It's phenomenal. But, you know, they said, like I said, the first to present their case seems right until another comes forward and questions them. There's a lot of questions being answered behind the stories or behind the things that people are being misled about. So we gotta understand something. You know, I love my brothers, but there's a lot of untold stories that even they can't, not I can't say can't. They choose not to put themselves in they choose not to put themselves in a predicament where is that, people question them and start asking them questions because they open up a can of worms about their past. This is why these dudes don't get on YouTube. These are my brothers, you heard? They don't get on YouTube, and they probably got the greatest story ever told. You got 10K, you got Wayne, you got a lot of other, top dudes that's not going to do the YouTube. They're not going to put the story out there. Not saying that they got something to hide, but they don't. They want to leave. They want to leave the can of worms closed. You heard? It's the best thing I can put it, man. And sometimes it's best to be like that. You know what I mean? I got a lot to offer because I used to be a mentor. Oh, I got another job in April to talk to Long Island LIU. If now I got offered to do a LIU story again. You know what I'm saying? It was today, so in April, they got cut me a check for April soon. Be talking at Long Island University again, probably about criminal justice, things that I'm familiar with. You heard? So that's a good thing. It's a good, thing. I like the curriculums that they built for me and the resume that they got. It's crazy. One day I'm gonna read it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing. But that's what I do, man. I go to, I'm experienced about going to. I got so much experience about talking about criminal activity or criminology to people that's going to school for law. You know what I'm saying? When I went to John Jay School of Criminal Justice, I used to talk there every semester about about life. You know what I mean? Especially around my book. You know what I'm saying? So me talking in front of people is never a problem. Me telling them my story is never a problem. I'm never a nervous dude. Never a nervous dude in any some form of way. They look, when I come up there, first thing I tell the students, all right, y'all got your guns ready? Start shooting. I said, I got my vest on, let's go. They be at me. I'm like, all right, that's what's up. Because there's nothing to hide. I'm an open book. Like I said, I can't lie. I don't know how to. Things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. But yeah, man, so April, I'll be going back to Long Island University, talking, to the students, until then, I get my check every week. I still get a check every week. You heard? Simple. Man, I got the best job right. Man, I can work out. My job consists of me working out, getting up, cleaning, things of that nature. Boom, boom, and make sure the house is good. Make sure my wife is good. You heard? Make sure she take her meds, things of that nature. You heard? I'm like a home care attendant. You heard? Yeah, I'm like an assistant attendant, man. A live-in assistant attendant. You heard? Getting that money. You heard? Word. Home care provider. Yes, that's what I am. I get a check for taking care of my own. You heard? Ain't getting no poom poom. Let me stop. Getting paid and getting laid. Oh, let me stop. That's just crazy. Let me stop. For real. I'm telling you, girls, y'all better not be going back telling her nothing, you heard? She got a lot of girls on her side. The CEO got a lot of chicks on her side, you heard? I be peeping shit. You heard? Oh, man. Yeah, John Smith. I'm beautiful. Oh man. Beautiful me, man. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, life is good, man. Life is good, man. A couple of days is gonna be crazy. The wake, the funeral, like I said, my man got killed. My little man got killed, man. I was talking about a story about him. And I remember, man, because, when I got arrested, I never saw Yodi no more after that. But between Yodi building and 312, it was 311, 312 Osborne, where we had the candlelight. If y'all look at my YouTube channel, at the candle, was in his front of his building. That building right there was where I got a lot of money in. You heard? Got a lot of money in that building in 91, 92. I had a lot of soldiers, street soldiers, you heard? And right directly across from that building is Tilden. So, it's just crazy back in those days. Remembering him, I dealt with his mother a lot, support her to 100. His mother was very tight, and she was a good woman, She didn't like police, and she's always, yo, whenever you out, you in trouble, just knock on my door, I'll let you in, you heard? They can't come in here anymore. I'm like, oh, that's what's up, you heard? So I start giving her like $1 a day just to keep her door open, just in case the police come, things of that nature. You heard? Little things like that. We used to give her $1 a day, Yodi was like maybe 13, 14 years old. And, yo, Kev, man, let me in. Nah, son, take your ass to school. Matter of fact, they go $100, stay out of trouble. These are things that I used to do. They used to always, okay, let me let you, little Kev, man, let me come in. Nah, son. Here goes some money. Hey, every day. Every day, I gave him money. He was extorting me. I had to give him money so he could stay out of trouble. Yo, here go money every day. He was extorting me, Here go mine. But I ain't mine. It's my little man. You gonna take money, stay your ass out of trouble. That's the type of dude I was. You know what I'm saying? And in ways, mom's kind of promote him doing what. But I was like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. I want him to stay here. Be watchful, go to school, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? But he watched. He stood around us. He watched, stood around us, seen us get busy in the streets, seen us have man shootouts running this crib, things of that nature, man. You know what I'm saying? He seen us do the worst. And, I can tell he was excited about that. He seen it in his eyes. Yo, Lisa, call my mother, tell him on live. Call my mother, tell her I'm on live. Oh, Big Bully back? I thought how Big Bully stuck back in here? He still want Franks, man. ATM, son. ATM, man. I'm tired right now, son. You heard? You ain't about no Los Angeles jail, man. You ain't about no Los Angeles. You wouldn't survive on Rikers Island, Big Bully. You heard? You know what I mean? You wouldn't survive on Rikers Island. Shut your ASS up, you heard? But yeah, I'm gonna go back to the you know what I'm saying, the story. So, I used to come in, I could see in his eyes, used to be ecstatic about what we was doing, how we was moving, things of that nature. And one of the things I respected was one of the top, I'm not gonna say no names, one of the top homies came through. I used to work for. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't never one that used to do. I was a lieutenant. You heard? I was a lieutenant. I went, dropped, blew up, boom, boom, did my thing, you heard? We no longer in the game no more, so I can say that. But yeah, I used to be a lieutenant, you heard? Back in the early 90s, I got the workers, and I gave them the joints, and I gave them this joint, and I see y'all in a couple of hours. Call me when y'all finish everything. And then from there, I go to the top man, you heard? And top. I was glad to see at the candlelight everybody from my stage, higher to lower to the kids, was there. My workers, me as a worker to these big dudes, and they all was there. We all sat for the first time in almost 30 something years. We all seen each other for the first time because of Yodi. Because of Johan, because of Yodi, we saw each other for the first time. We was like, oh, oh. And I said, see, that brought us back to life again, but in a different way. It's a more positive way. Because we all got our own life that we live, that we did back in the days, we no longer do now. So when we all came together at that candlelight, it was like, wow. We sat there and we was like, yo, it's crazy, you heard? And it always go back to Yodi. But let me tell you something. I had a couple of my little homies, you know, that, that stood around. You know, a couple of girls too. You know what I mean? Shout out to Mia Ortiz, you heard? Shout out to Lehia. Shout out to her. Shout out to Kia. Kia was around. Kuda B Mother was around. You heard? Kuda B Mother was around. They sister was around. Everybody was around this time, you heard? You know what I'm saying? We was all around this time, man. You know? It's deep. It's deep. We was family. You know what I'm saying? You see the picture of us. We like 30, 40 deep in front of this building, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us came from different states, different projects, came to pay homage, you heard? So make a long story short, though, I want to give the subject, is that when I left, because I'm going to tell you something. When they came and got me, you know, I was wanted for 2, almost. And plus I have unrelated to a drug-related one and, you know, a domestic one. So when they came and got me, I was actually at his building and I wasn't able to get in the crib or things of that nature, but I wound up running to another apartment and they busted down and came and got me. It's just that up to that point, when I left from that project, when I left from that building, they came out, you see how exactly how it looked like on my live at his candlelight was the exactly way it looked when they came in that building and got me and took me out. Hundreds of people was outside. And I was like, I was gone. They sat and they watched. It was like, damn, yeah. So when I got to Rikers Island, things of that nature, I started hearing Yodi's name. 94, 95, they said, yo, son's going bananas. We can't stop him. This and that. And I was like, wow. We can't stop him. I mean, put a chokehold on him. Said, nah, son, he open. He open now. He gone. I was like, word. And then I heard about him a few years later in East New York. 10 East New York down. Got East New York locked down, picking projects and all that, you heard? But I was up north doing what I was doing, concentrating what I had to concentrate on to survive. But I smiled every now and then when I thought of him, you heard? Because he always said, let me in, KK, let me in, KK. And I'd be like, no, I pay him money, this note come in. Who pays somebody money not to come in? Who does that? I paid them not to join nothing, not to get involved with anything I do. I paid them every day, huh? Yo, nah, you ain't going, huh? Take that. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, take that. Sit your ass down, you heard? But as soon as I left, he went bananas. He went AWOL. That was crazy, man. You know? And it's funny because it's not funny, but the last time I saw him was at J-Ho funeral in Brownsville. And that was only like within a month ago. You know? I seen Jody for the first time since the 93. First time I saw him since 93 at J-Ho funeral. I seen him. I said, look at you. All he did was smile. I said, boy, I heard a lot of things about you. He said, I know. And I'm still that way, Kay. I said, that's beautiful. But stay up. Stay all the way up. You made a name for yourself. Now you gotta be easy. You gotta move a certain way. Don't think everything is peaches and creams. Last thing I told him at the funeral. And I hugged him. Word up. You know, he's mad, taller than me. Something like this on his chest, man. I said, yo, send your mother my love, because he told me my mom live in the Bronx. My mom's living in the Bronx. I said, oh, that's what's up. You know, so, you know, that hurt me to my heart, though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But he gonna be all right, though. You know, like he says, man, it's imperative. We all have to go some way, somehow. And just like the man said, man, is it for a cause or because? Is that we're gonna leave this earth? We want to leave this earth for a cause, not because. For a cause, we want to leave this earth. This is what we got to learn how to do. We got to learn how to strike a way in life to advance productively, not recklessly, productively. You know, a lot of us moving retarded. Yeah. That's why I like Pop Smoke, you heard? When he Pop Smoke song, I'm like, man, I'm ready to play blue everything, you heard? I bet, I'm about to turn Crip, you heard? Yo, Pop Smoke, got something to bring me home. Because we moving retarded. You got the Bugatti. Get him on hip. Because you moving retarded. Yeah, it's funny too, you heard? But nah, you know what I'm saying? I never that, man. I'm just joking. But I like when you say that. We moving retarded. This dudes is moving retarded. That's a fact, man. Dudes is moving retarded. Yo, sometimes, man, and I know me, man, I'm a very strong person. And when I say I'm a strong person, I'm gonna tell you why I'm a strong person, because I'm so in harmony with myself. I'm so charismatic. Like, you know, I love myself. I love myself. I love everything about myself. And if anything that I went through bad, I wouldn't change it for the world. It's things you gotta go through in order to become a stronger person. Is that what makes you wanna That's that what makes you wanna be a stronger person, a more careful person, a more vigilant person, a more charismatic person. Is the thing that you go through that's bad in your life. You know what I'm saying? I went through a lot of things in my life as an abnormal child. You wouldn't even understand. But in relation to it, you can't never let it break you. You have to learn to live with it. You have to learn to deal with it and live with it in such a way where that it's life. And you gotta laugh about it. That's what it is. It's what life does. Life makes us that way. You gotta move it. You gotta learn to master it. Like these dudes don't know how to take, like, they're like, yo, he appear to seem to have no weaknesses. Yes, you do. I got a lot of weaknesses. But you gotta learn how to master your own weaknesses until it becomes strength. Some people just look a little bit to it, but see a bigger picture after it. And be like, that don't mean nothing. Whatever he done. Because what he doing now supersedes everything he done in the past. This is how you gotta have, this is what you gotta manifest with people. This is what the things you gotta do. But if you keep living with incidents and accidents and mistakes, and you keep trying to, it shows that you're not comfortable with it. If you show that you're not comfortable with your own self when you do things or say things or word things, it shows not no growth. It's not growth and development. Your uncomfortability is making you feel not comfortable in your own skin. In relation to that, people see this and they judge us. And then they word stuff. And that's not a good thing. The age that we are now, right? But I'm saying this as a whole, that age that we is now, I'm 50. 50 years old. I'm 50 years old. I shouldn't have in no way think and say certain things out of my mouth or think a certain thing out of my mind as I did when I was a kid. There's no way you should still think like that. That's my mom and my wife talking, and that's the worst. The worst. Because two girls talk, they talk about everybody. I don't care, even in church. You get two people in church talking about God and all that, and they be backbiting. You listen to the sister with that feather hat over there. Look at her heels. Look at her heels. You know her daughter sleeping with the pastor. Can't stand that shit. Yo, I get paranoid when I see two chicks talking that I know. I automatically go like this. Defense. What you talking about? What you looking at? Because I be thinking, what the fuck? Because they know everything. Women know too much. They nosies, I don't know what. So now I'm eavesdropping on the low. You know what I mean? My mom tried to call me twice on here, so she had something very important to say. And I didn't want to hear it, you heard? Because they going through it. You know, my mom, my sister, her granddaughter. You know what I mean? I want to hear that gossip stuff. But my Lisa, like, CO like that type of shit. She likes to deliver the message. One thing about that CO, she loved delivering bad messages. She liked that shit. That shit turns her on. Go, guess what? Yeah, your mother said she don't love you no more. I said, you like delivering shit like that to me? Huh? You heard? You heard? Fuck up. Yeah. Yeah, no, let me stop. Let me stop. Well, I'm fucking bad, but that's how it be, though. I'm telling you, that's how it be. That's exactly how it be. She loved bringing bad news. Huh? She let that thing turn it on. Look, get what I know. Shut your ass up. Shut up. He said, chill, KK. Yo, what's up, man? Why, man? Yeah, I'm just trying, me, you already know. This kid came out of nowhere. Cause I'm hearing, you know what I'm saying? I be attentive to words when they be talking. You know what I'm saying? I know what's going on behind closed scenes, man. A lot of things going on. Since the Super Bowl. This just started since the Super Bowl. That Super Bowl fucked everything up. Inviting my wife, inviting my 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 niece, my two nieces, her mother, knowing that they was getting there's all type of crazy stuff going on. Then I called my mother. She already mad at everybody. It's shit crazy. Man. Women are crazy. I can't hear the gossip. I don't do gossiping. I can't do gossiping. Can't wait that long. It irritates me. My mom's get warped. She ain't like a windmill. Zzz, I can't process. I can't process that. I'll be like, poof, quiet, quiet. Now it's quiet. Okay, that's what I like. Okay, fuck out of here. You heard? Give me a headache. I can't process that shit. You heard? I can't process this shit. Yeah, man. What time is it? 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Yo, what's up? I'm going to hell. So what, nigga? I belong there. Now, I ain't scared of fire, you heard? I welcome hell. Hell ain't gonna want me. If I go to hell, it's gonna turn cold. I guarantee you that. The devil, whoa, KK, oh no, oh, G, nah, son, they gonna put it cold, you heard? Salute, Big Max. Myself Records and Associates. I don't know where I need to go to hit like. Shaking my head. What's that? You new on this? Myself Records and Associates. Hey. Hey, what's up, homie? Black Tims and Black Hoodies. Dave Johnson, what's up? There you go. Nah, Kevin Heaven, you heard? Heaven Kevin, right, Pink Sugar? Heaven Kevin, well, salute Pink Sugar. Salute Yummy. Salute Dave Johnson. Salute D Nice. You heard? John Smith, definitely salute you. You heard? You know what I'm saying? The button for the video, Myself Records. You want to hit the like button for the video. I don't even know how to do that from me. Ask, oh, you said not me, Miss Yummy? Oh, all right. And later for you too. You didn't want to salute? All right. So John Smith, salute. All right. All right. Oh, Yummy. All right. Okay. My bad. All right. Facts. Shaquille is an OG under GKB, man. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not trying to go back and forth with it. You know, stories is different from what everybody's saying. You heard? You know, as you know, and I'm gonna keep it real, as you know, that CK and OG Mac didn't get along. You know, and you gotta have a section about OG Mac, even though he was a rat then, whatever the case may be. But you know, from what I heard, he went to Shaquille, said, "I'm gonna let you handle this." But Shaquille is the type of person that he pulls back. He don't like the attention. He don't like the exposure. So he pulls back because it kept Admin sagging him. He became more Admin sag and more of a threat than any of them, than anybody. And that's a fact. Little do we know. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, yeah, you know, so, you know, I don't really go into the back and forth stuff. But, you know what I'm saying? That's the particular. You know, everybody got their own different versions of stories. You heard? You know, I brung Shaquille home. You heard? I brung, you know, Shaquille home, and, you know, I remember this time. I remember for sure this time. If you look at the Ghetto Stars podcast with Breeze, the Shine Robo, he could tell you, you know, our interaction with him turning GKB or him having GKB. You know what I'm saying? Everything wasn't copacetic with, you know, the lineup, but that I know what I'm saying? You know, that's only because I know from the horse's mouth, which is Shockwell. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The thing was, you know, that, you know, him and, you know, OG Mac and CK, you know, had a fallout, a very terrible fallout, as you know, y'all see, y'all heard. And that when GKB about that, Mac did not want, whatever, you know, certain people. He didn't want to go handle with them. He didn't want to do a one-on-one with these dudes. He wanted to talk to Shaquille. And Shaquille wound up, you know, picking and choosing his own team from what I heard. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But he told me, man, that's how it came about. But he fell back, even though he still was. He fell back like these dudes. You know how it go. You know, you know what I mean? It's chess, you heard? It's chess, man. It ain't checkers, it's chess no more. You know, his reputation, getting locked up and getting admin sag throughout his life in prison, you know, when that came about, that's what he kept getting admin sag. He got tired of getting admin sag. So yes, of course, there was instances where he pulled back to the point where his others was the face. And that's the truth. And you know, they're ahead. There's three of them. You know, it's him, CK, and, you know, Pimp. I assume. So, you know what I mean? But, you know, Quell pulled back more than they was the face of the earth. So, you know what I mean? That's what my, you know, that's what I got from the horse's mouth. But, you know, like CK said earlier, CK said earlier, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that wasn't the story, things of that nature. So they got different stories. Everybody got different stories, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? He got a story. Shaquille got a story. But all they still the heads. They still the heads. So it shouldn't be no back and forth about who's who and who's not. It shouldn't be that way. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that. I could have had the whole hood when I knocked the police out of Attica. And I refused it. I took the 5 stars. I became the top general under SI. in 98. He wanted to give me the whole hood. Yo, son, check. I said, no. I ain't with that. I ain't with telling niggas what to do when I don't do it. I like to lead by example. When people are influenced by their leaders, they do what their leaders do, not what their leaders tell them to do. You hear me? So therefore, I never want to be put in a position where I got to tell dudes what to do and sit back and watch these dudes go to war. That's not fun for me. I don't know about other niggas, man. I don't like to call shots. I like to shot. I like to shoot, you heard? I ain't calling shots. I like to shoot because that makes these niggas want to shoot. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. You know? And I forgot who I was talking to the other day. I think it was Wildlife. You know, back in the days, it was different, man. You know, dudes was eager to eat. You heard? We used to flip on each other. Yo, son, you ate my food? Like, what, son? You be want to eat these dudes. That's how deep it was. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type that sit around and tell them effort what to do. I want to do it. Because when I do it, we all like this, looking at each other, who gonna go first? We run wild pit bulls, you heard? That's how we do it. And we like, sometimes we trying to eat food so much we cut each other. Cut me, fuck out of here. You cut me, I'm cutting you back too. Fuck out of here, you heard? That's how it was, man. That's how it was, man. That's how it was. That's how it should have been, you heard? You know? But, you know, yeah, that's a fact. You know what I mean? It was different back then. You know what I mean? It was different back then, you know? See, going up north and, you know, going to war was different in a way because once you got separated from Rikers Island, from your own peers, now now we're gonna see how you gonna hold ground. How you gonna hold ground when you go up north? A lot of dudes that did a lot of stuff on Rikers Island hit up north. They know how to hide. And a lot of dudes, I'm gonna tell you a secret. A lot of dudes was cutting people, but they wasn't cutting the enemy. They was cutting unnecessary dudes to stay boxed up or to stay, you know, they cut a dude that or white boy or something, or they cut some dude that ain't got none gang affiliation or nothing that we got war with. They'll cut a dude for stupid stuff, like dumb stuff, and they be up north hiding throughout the box, throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? Instead of cutting the enemies, you heard? Dudes doing sucker stuff like that, cutting civilians. What we call back in the days 550, they was cutting these dudes and going to box and doing stuff like instead of, now I stood and I wait for all enemies. Anything pertaining to against us. Not going about their life and their business and their bid. You don't cut dudes like that. You don't tolerate, you don't oppress dudes like that. You don't do stuff like that. A lot of dudes did that though. I seen a lot of dudes hitting up, yo, who you? Oh yeah. Wow, trying to extort them? You gonna hit them? Nah, man. I was cutting these type of dudes. Get out of here, you heard? You corny. You out of here, you heard? You know what I'm saying? But yeah. You know what I'm saying? In a lot of instances, that's a fact. Dave Johnson, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Dudes up there, they hit a lot. You know, they got a lot of cuts. They just cut unnecessary people. Dudes that we didn't have no beef with. I don't care if these dudes wasn't even in a gang, you heard? These dudes wasn't even nobody. And these dudes was cutting these nobodies. You heard? No gang affiliated, just cutting them and just staying in the box. Time it came out, boom, they cut something like simple, civilian, boom. You know, we called them civilians back in the days. You know, they was cutting civilians. You know what I mean? And stay in the box all throughout their years, Southport, you know, the box, man. Come on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I was in the field, man. You know what I'm saying? I was in the field. Facts. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So you know, that's exactly what it was though. Yeah, back then it was fun. We made that shit fun. I remember we had that anthem. We don't want to grow up. We the Bloods and Rich kids. Bloods and Rich kids. Remember that anthem? That was back in the '94. Word up, we should sing that anthem like Toys R Us. That's a good message. Word up. But yeah, man. So yeah, man. What's up, Word up. Thanks to all you donated. Word up. Coked up, peoples. You heard? Coked up. Yeah, a lot of things didn't change, Dave Johnson. Facts. There were some Bloods that oppressed their own people, y'all. A lot of them dudes got hit for that, you heard? That's a fact. A lot of dudes went overboard with their statuses and with their, reputation. That's a fact. I stood and I like to wait. I was waiting for good meals, you heard? I had to wait for good meals. I mean ops, you heard? I had to wait for ops, you heard? So, it ain't no such thing as, a corny gang member or a whack gang member. If they was anything what they claimed to be, it was on and popping. I don't care who they was. If they got 8, so what? They had a 1 and 3. So what? They wasn't a civilian because you joined a gang that was oppressing other people. So that's how it went back in those days. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter what you was. It don't matter how you was. You know what I'm saying? Facts. You know what I mean? Whole facts. You heard? That's a fact. So things are different now. Things are totally different. In life, you have to know your place in every position you play, especially being in gangs. Everybody, you're the big boss, but dude, yeah, Of course, man. You gotta be worried about everybody around you. Yeah, the wire. If you coked up, punch that back. Boom. Now I got 217, man. But yeah, loyalty is everything, you heard? Loyalty is everything. That's a fact it is, you heard? Sexy moderated, yummy. Chess, not checkers, that's a fact. Nah, me and Corey not beefing. That's not me and Corey ain't beefing. Me and Corey ain't beefing. We ain't beefing at all. Me and Cat ain't beefing. We ain't doing none of that no more. You heard? We ain't doing none of that. 555 more school. Nah, I seen that. Child's play. Damn, that name sound. Wild Bill from where? I know Wild Bill from Brownsville. You heard? We used to call dude Wild Bill from Brownsville. That was my son, Wild Bill. Day King, you heard? He from Brownsville. Wild Bill. I know Wild Bill from Brownsville. Locked up with me a few times, you heard? I definitely know Wild. I definitely don't do anything Wild Bill. Facts. E40 and Richie Rich, word? That's what's up. I remember when E40 came down from San Francisco in 2003, 2002. He came to the studio I was staying at, you heard? E40. He a good dude. Him and my brother he flew my brother back to San Francisco with him to do a joint. My brother made a couple of $1,000 doing a beat for him. A couple of beats from him. Yeah, he from the Ville, bro? Yeah, I know Wild Bill. You talking about my big cocky son, you heard? Big stocky, you heard? Big stocky son, Day King. Yeah, that's my son. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow. I don't do lives like that like I do. I gotta listen, man, I got so much other things I be doing. You know what I mean? I gotta maintain. I get, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I work, you heard, get money, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't be on a live like that. I'm saying like I used to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't be on a live like that. I go to the gym, you know, I got a couple of people I'm training, you heard? Couple of kids I'm training. They don't want to be on video right now, you heard? But yeah, I got a couple of kids I'm training in the gym on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You know what I'm saying? And then you know I'm also you know an in-house home attendant. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you know I'll be on. It takes me a lot of time. You know, it takes me a lot of time or a lot of, you know, to get on this joint. You heard? Word up. So yeah, that's what it is. Facts, you know. I do a lot of other things, you know what I mean? I can't make this my life no longer, you heard? I mean, at first, you know, I was like, you know, I was going in hard. You know, other things started, you know, coming along good. You know, going to video shoots, you heard? Dudes pay me to come up to do video shoots, interviews, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You heard? You know what I mean? I might do the Mike Tyson next, you heard? You know, they mention my name, you know, Mike Tyson know better, you heard? But I don't know about flying out to Cali, man. I'm scared of planes. That's the only thing that's holding me back. You know what I'm saying? I don't like no planes right now, you heard? Too many incidents happening like in a week. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Word up. Facts. Loyalty is everything. What's up? We sit your ass in the corner, man. You starting to be a troll, you heard? Starting to be a troll. Word up. Yeah, man. Gonna make me violate somebody. What's up? Yo, is my mom beefing?
No.
What's she talking about?
You lie?
Yeah.
All right, so let me discuss that right
Nah, I'm just joking with you, you heard? Being a cheerleader too much, you heard? I heard her screaming. That's why I was like, yo, that's why I had to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, you heard? You know what I mean? You know, I don't play. I don't like, see, I know what's going on. I already know what's going on with everybody. I got to be the mediator. I don't want to be the mediator, you heard? I'm getting tired of solving problems, you heard? Facts. But, you know, you love to, you was going to deliver me a good message, right? And you laughing, right? You laughing, right? Because that's why you asked me was I on live, right? That's a fact, CO, you heard? That's a fact, CO, you heard? Word up. Facts. Word up. Dave Johnson, man, what's good? Yeah, man, you know, I just got to. You know what I'm saying? Just got to. You know what I mean? I told you, man, the serpent like to deliver these messages, you heard? Word up. Hey, yo, Dave Johnson. Yo, Dave Johnson. Yo, Dave Johnson. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I know we're supposed to do the gym, but right now I'm concentrating on some little kids, you heard? I know you old, you old, you heard? You know, let me get some little kids. When I go, when spring come, I got you. When spring come, we come out, you heard? We can come out, we gonna do it, you hear me? We gonna do it. I'm gonna train you, you know what I'm saying? And I might even have you come up here, for a day or two or some time, come up here and I'm gonna show you a couple of, train you on. I got pads and everything for you. You know what I mean? Give you a couple combinations. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, facts. Cross my heart. You heard? You funny. Dave Johnson, you funny, you heard? Yeah, you funny. Cross your heart. Cross my heart. You heard? Look, I crossed my heart. You heard? I'm going to get you up here. Now that you made me do that, you know I got to be a man of my word. I'm going to get you to the gym, you heard? You know what I'm saying? Fact. Facts. That's a fact, man. You gotta stay in shape, man. You know what I mean? You gotta stay in shape, man. You gotta stay in shape, you heard? You never know. You never know when you gotta go upside somebody's head. You know what I mean? And me, right now, after, my son passing, I'm ready to go upside everybody's head, you heard? I ain't even gonna lie. I'm waiting. Seem like everybody, seem like everybody feel it. They stay away from me, ain't saying nothing, because they know I'm at another there. Say something, I'm gonna knock you, I'm gonna scrape you. I'm gonna scrape you. I don't care about none of that. I'm gonna scrape you, heard? I like scraping niggas, you heard? I'll scrape something right now, you hear me? I'll scrape them. That's a whole fact. Whole fact, you heard? The way I am right now, scrape them. I'm pulling up, I'm scraping. All right, man. Yeah, man. But all due respect, man, I'm gonna come out because I want to be nosy, see what my mom said to the CO, They might have a secret indictment on me. They might move me to another location. You heard? So I'm gonna have to pack it up tonight. Or I might just set it on fire, you heard? I might set everything on fire.
You must go and get fucked up.
Word up. You hear me? You saw the slip? Any jerseys? Yo, I only had two dudes I was with jersey with. And one dude was named Naheem. He's from Newark, New Jersey. He was an old, Naheem was a short dude. He used to box. And you had Hassan Saxton. Hassan Saxton was in Greenhaven with me. But, yeah, man, a lot of these Jersey dudes, they had habits, man. But they was good dudes. I ain't even gonna lie, they had habits, but they was good dudes. And they was boxers. They was fighters. That's the whole fact, only two Jersey dudes I knew in the whole penitentiary back in the early 90s. It was Naheem and Hassan Saxton. You know what I mean? And they both was fighters. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's the only two people I know, you heard? Facts. That's the whole fact. Yeah, she slapped my military on the door. Word up. Who your coach? Yo, I had to get on. I got a Facebook, right? This is my last words. I got a Facebook, right? So, one of my mans came home, right, from a body, right? And I knew his whole story, you heard? Because when he came on his first bid, he did like a little 2 to 4. So when he came home, that's when I had a bulletproof Benz. And, he came home, he was twisted. So I like, come here. I gave him like $800, gave him something and things of that nature. And he's with a couple other dudes, right? And I knew a couple other dudes, you know what I mean? They was like, pretend to be thugs. Like, I knew them, you know what I'm saying? They was like, little big mouth thugs, like, So they call themselves, this is weird. So now I went to go meet up with him on the street in Elmira, Pulled up my Benz, boom. He in front of his building, and he wanted paroling to a crib upstairs. And the dudes that, had a girl that was living on the first floor. He was living on the second floor, right? So when I pulled up, I knew every last one of them. Now, they wasn't a threat to me, but it seemed like it was a threat and the quarrel going on with each other with them. But I didn't really look into it. So when I see my man, I put up my man, like, what's up? I'm like, you good? He's like, yeah, man, I'm good. So I gave him $700, huh, man? You know, and I gave him something else too. You all right? Take that. Start that off with, you good. So I wound up leaving. He wound up calling me back. So the same dudes that I seen the first time that he was, conversing with, wound up. They I know him too. It's sad, but it's so sad. It's so sad 'cause someone got killed, but it's so sad. It's so sad. It was so sad. So my son, I come back, and he's like, yo, son, I'm good. I'm like, beautiful. All right, so come with me back to the crib. I was like, hey, with you? He's like, yeah, man. Like, what? But the way he said it was like, yeah, man. So I said, yo, man, all y'all little niggas get in the fucking car, you heard? But I ain't, shit crazy. So they got in the car, they got in the back seat, so I'm talking to the driving, my son, these niggas in the back. So they quiet, I'm like, what's up? Yo, Kiki, what's up? I'm talking to the other niggas, the other two niggas. These other two niggas, you heard? So I'm talking to these niggas. My man in the front seat with me, who I fuck with, the other two little niggas I know. They ain't nobody, but he had these niggas with him. So he's like, I guess they was working together. I swear I thought it was. This is a beautiful story though. But anyway, make a long story short. I get to my crib, I go inside, boom, I come out, beam on boom, I shake it, baby. Huh, you heard? So I drive him back to the crib where I picked him up at. So I dropped him off and I leave. So, I go about my business and do what I do, in my Benz, right through the town, chopping up with other niggas, That's it, Here and there, boom, boom, moving around like I do. So, I go home, I go to sleep, I got a what you call those, I got a police scanner in my crib. You heard? So I had police scanner go off. Yeah, wah. Been shooting. I forgot the code. They call it 183, some shit like that. Code. There's a code they kept calling, but I know it was homicide. What? So they said the address, boom, boom. I was like, oh, what the fuck? So, the address rung a bell because I was just over there twice today. And it was my man just came home. So I get up, oh shit, yo, what the? So I call son, phone, like, yo, he ain't picking up. He ain't picking up. You heard? He ain't picking up. He ain't picking up. So I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So anyway, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Doing my sweats, my slippers, all that, boom, boom. I go over there, they got the whole block blocked off. You heard? They got the whole block blocked off. So I pull up, and I don't really get the whole story. So I'm like, what happened? They say, oh, man, this nigga dead up in there. I'm like, who dead? So I pull up, everybody like, yo, killing it. He dead. I was like, shit. I said the nigga name. I shouldn't even said his name. Fuck. But anyway, he said, yo, nigga dead in there. I said, oh, shit, dead. Fuck, yo. I'm killing Cav, yo. I'm killing Cav, yo. But he said, yo, this nigga dead in there. I said, well, whoa. And he was just in my car. I said, let me get up out of here. So boom, I get back in my car, go back home. I go wake my, baby moms. I'm like, yo, this nigga, I know this nigga didn't kill. I know this nigga didn't. What the fuck? You heard? I said, I know this nigga. What the fuck? You heard? I'm bugging. Sonny answered the phone, and then, the next morning, that was that morning, but a couple of hours later, I went back to sleep, and I was like, shh. Went back to sleep, I woke up, shit was still locked down. I'm moving around, everybody calling my phone, your son did. I said, yo, fuck, you heard? Fuck, you heard? But anyway, make a long story short, right? Make a long story, this is crazy, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I get the story now. The full story was that Son doing what he do, you heard? And these dudes that was in the car with me, that he was with, that said was his homies, you know, they try to rob son. See? But son wound up having upper hand, whatever. You know, boom! The other one, pew. Now listen to me clearly. Bus one, he out of here. Other one, got away, you heard? You heard? He got away. So my son on the run. So now he moving around for a month or two, whatever. They looking for him for a body, you heard? You know, I knew a lot of his whereabouts, things of that nature, you know, was going to fuck, you heard? You know, things of that nature, whatever the case may be. But, yo, you know, they wound up knocking son. Son wound up going to trial. And he beats it. He beats the body. But he blew to the gun. So he got 10 years. Right? Yeah, he got 10 joints. So, no, make a long story short, you heard? You know, son went away, did his joint, you heard? Went away, did his shit peacefully, you heard? Took that on the arm, bam, boom, boom, that's what's up, you know? I know another incident like that too, but I ain't gonna say it. Man, that was my son. You know, everybody thinking, you know, small town Elmira, niggas getting spooked in Elmira, in that town. Niggas was getting spooked in these little towns, you heard? These little country towns. Niggas getting spooked in there, you heard? Niggas dying, you heard? Niggas from New York. Niggas getting spread it out, you heard? Facts. Niggas was going down. It was going down outside of Elmira prison. The very street outside of Elmira prison, niggas got slumped. It's shootouts, you heard? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, shootout, niggas was getting killed. You had to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know, facts. You know what I'm saying? Word, niggas getting, it was shootouts happening. Don't think that we live in a small, quiet town, niggas wasn't getting slumped. Niggas was getting slumped. You heard? Niggas get slumped out there. But anyway, yeah, for real, Dave Johnson. Anyway, right outside the prison is Davis Street, you heard? You know what I'm saying? That's why they made a book about me out there. That's the name of the book, Zebra Town. You know what I'm saying? I just conquered. I came, I saw, I conquered. You heard? Look out here, you heard? Police, the judge, everybody, you heard? Social workers, everybody. Had to fuck out of here, you heard? Wilding on them, where fuck out of here, you heard? But anyway, my son did 10 peacefully, right? So, you know, the nigga that got away testified on my son, you heard? But I ain't really mess with, you know, he testified on my son. But he was still running around the town. Niggas knew. He got hit a couple of times after that and survived, the rat bastard, you heard? He got hit a couple of times and he survived after that, whatever the case may be. And the thing was, you know, me personally didn't really have no beef with him, you heard? But I was like, you know what I mean? I saw him, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what you gotta do. Yeah. Because these dudes is rats, you heard? You know what I mean? If you don't put them all the way out, you don't need to even get into an altercation with them, ain't no verbal dispute, ain't none of that. You don't do none of that. You don't confront no type of, you act like you don't see him, you heard? Act like you don't know. Because he's going to give you up. But anyway, make a long story short, this is weird. So, my son came home. Yo, what up? What up? You gonna holler at him? Yo, he back home after doing a dime, you know, after smoking son, getting rid of the other nigga. The other nigga still lingering around, you heard, moving around like a rat like you do. So my son is back in the town, you know, and everybody knows son, you know, ain't official. The other nigga that got away ain't official. This nigga, I don't know what made him feel as though he friend requested me. I didn't see, but his name, he friend requested me, but that wasn't his name. He made up some other Egyptian name. Like, so I'm looking at the picture like, what? Nigga, friend requested me? What makes you think, what? So this is the funny shit. This morning I put a post up and said, how dare you, rat? I said, how dare you, rat? Friend requested me knowing that you told all my motherfucking nigga, all my motherfucking friends on Facebook. And everybody was like, what? So my son, he said, I wonder who that was, KK. I said, nigga, you already know. And I get nigga all eyes, you heard? You already know, nigga. But that was an insult. What makes you want to friend request me? You know what I'm saying? What makes you want to friend request me? Knowing you did some grimy shit, ain't you told? You know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga. Beat it. You know? Beat it. And it is, you know, it's sad, you heard? Sad, you heard? But yeah, that was the story of my life today. A rat friend requested me. A rat. So I was like, yo, if I don't know who Rats is on my friend list, somebody better let me know. Tell me who told on who. Because I got so many friends on my friend list in Facebook. Yo, let me know who told on who. Because that whole town be telling. They telling. For real. It's facts. You know what I'm saying? Spooky shit going on out there. You heard? He was checking the temperature. Yeah, he checked that temperature when I deleted that shit. Boop! And posted that motherfucker. And posted that joint. Yo. They do got some good barbecue spare ribs out there. They food is good out there in Elmira. I ain't even gonna lie. They got good food out there, you heard? Yeah, they got good food out there. Facts. I don't know why he was checking the temperature. You better get your... Yeah, nigga, I put a dead rat. Yo, don't rat my... Nah, not here. You're not getting on my joint. My son home and he on my page. He said, yo, I wonder who that was, KK, my son. You heard? I said, you know who it is. You already know who this motherfucker on friend request me. Nigga, what makes you think you do that? Change your name. Like I ain't gonna see your face. Like I'm just gonna be pressed. Like I'm gonna just be pressed. Accept. Nah, I'm gonna look at you, see who you are. If I don't know you, you out of here. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't really see him, but I was like, nigga, you out of here. You heard? Yeah, he definitely working at the bank teller. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, we ain't doing none of that. We ain't doing none of that. You heard? You ain't getting on my joint. You know what I'm saying? You get on my joint. You got dudes you done told on my shit, and you trying to be my friend? Nah, hell no. Nah, that ain't going down like that, nigga. Look, I don't go upside your motherfucking head. Look, I ain't get on that bus and go upside his motherfucking head, went to that town, you heard? Playing with me like that, you hear me? What's wrong with these dudes, man? She got me tight, you heard? That shit had me tight this morning, you hear me? All right, man. I don't know what's up with the homies in Far Rock. You know, everybody doing their own thing. Everybody is collectively streaming their own victory. They pursuing their own careers, their own futures, you heard? That's what they doing. You know, everybody in their own world. So, you know, continue to do so. You know what I mean? And bless up to those that do so as well. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Where your girl Queen Alicia at? I don't know. She's probably working a double. Wow. Yeah, man. Nickels, that sounds funny. Yeah, man. So you already know what it is, man. But I'm about to cut it short. Appreciate the donation. Appreciate the love. Appreciate it. I appreciate all the Franks that went out to the trolls. May they rest in peace, you heard? Big Bully and Explicit. May you rest in Franks, you heard? May you rest in Frank's folio, you heard? May you sleep on a pound of Franks, you heard? Yo, coked up. Let me get a coked up on the way out. Coked up. Coked up. Coked up. Coked up. Oh, shit. Yeah, man, we get a coked up. Facts. Facts, man. Facts. I'm just not boy too. I better say. I want to see what's going on. Kenyatta Black, yo, Kenyatta Black, man, what's up, man? Peace, salute, yo. Damn, I see you on YouTube today too. I mean, I seen you on Facebook today, you heard? Yeah, man. Stay up, though, Kenyatta, you heard? That's my boy, man. That's my boy, Kenyatta Black. He's like, yo, Cam, you the only one that was Brownsville that robbed the whole dice game, right, Kenyatta? You robbed the whole dice game with no gun. Just went over take everybody money. Tell him, Kenyatta. He said, yo, this nigga, he said, Cam pulled up on a dice game. Niggas had thousands down there. I think Tyson may have been there. I came and took all of my fuck out of here. What's up? And he was like, yo, son, what you doing? Y'all niggas ain't getting nothing, you heard? Oh, yeah, you heard? Yeah, Kenyatta crazy. He said, I can't never forget that. That's a fact. That's a whole fact. Yeah, Kenyatta Black. Niggas, I stuck the dice game up with no gun. Facts, you heard? Stuck the whole dice game up with no gun. Man, took everybody joint out of here. You heard? Tell him Kenyatta right. I was a terror. That's a fact. Took everybody money. Bro, no gun. No gun. Yo, what's up? Okay, what you doing? Fuck that. Yeah, man. Get out of here, man. That in my pocket, man. Put this in my pocket, man. Stuff some of that shit in my butt. You heard? Out of here, man. Niggas ain't getting no money. What's up? Yo, KK, man. KK was a bug out. You heard? Still is, though. Still a bug out. You know what I'm saying? Still a bug out. I'm contained, though. I'm all right, you know? I'm good. That's what's up. All right, yo, man. Yo, salute, man. Love y'all. You heard? Talk to y'all. Tune in with me some other time. God bless. You heard? Kiss your kids good night for tonight. All right? Hug them. Tell them how much you love them. Your kids, your sister, whoever you live with. Do that before you go to bed every night. Facts, all right? Love, be safe.